Hi Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of the oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started on your reading. See what's going on. All right, so Scorpio, this is for Scorpio for their highest good. Spirit, this is for Scorpio. All right, so you have answering the call. The time is now. So definitely, I feel like definitely you're needing to walk through that path, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve or do, or pursue. It's time for you to start. Okay, so really get going on whatever idea it is that you're wanting. You also have breaking trail. Breaking trail is talking about a breakthrough is at hand, that you're digging yourself out of these obstacles, these situations that are going on in your life. So I do feel like a breakthrough is coming in, so it's nice, very nice for you. Cards say it, so just be patient. All right, Scorpio, so do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio for their highest good. For their highest good. One for the current. This is for Scorpio for their highest good. You have, wow, you have the Six of Wands. Definitely a lot of success here. Victory, success, people watching you. We'll see more in a little bit. You have for your situation, you have the Strength card, asking you to find your courage, your confidence, even your patience here. Um, See what it's about to do. Okay, maybe it's a lesson that you're needing to see, or needing to take things as a lesson. We'll see. One for the past or now. You have the Last Judgment. Wow. So you're going through a judgment right now. Really wakening up to the reality of things, of what's going on, because you have changed a lot. One for the what's hidden. Wow, look at that. Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is definitely talking about leaving things behind, walking away from obstacles, like finding your courage to leave things behind, moving on, because it's the same pattern is not there anymore. It's like you're really seeing clearly. One for the hopes and the fears. You can still be holding on to things, maybe you're holding on to grudges, or holding on to something from the past, or just trying not to move things, not wanting to for things to change. You have what you need to do now. Ten of Cups. Move towards this happiness that's around you. See the love, see the happiness that there is, from your family, your friends. Wow. One for the what you need to work on. The King of Wands. Put things in order. Really start doing things the way you needing to, Scorpio. Um, One for the what's the outcome. The Two of Wands. You could be making plans, or trying to figure out what your next step is, making decisions. Also, really having that patience for the things that are going on in your life. But I feel like you're contemplating something, but not really saying anything. Maybe your plans for the future, or just plans in general. You do, for the end of the tarot deck, you do have the Six of Pentacles. There is something about giving and receiving abundance. So there could be somebody coming in to help you with something here, or you could be giving somebody, being generous with your finances. You also have the Eight of Swords. There are times when you do feel stuck. There are times when you feeling like you can't move forward for some reason. And then you have the Six of Cups. Going through a healing, definitely, because not only that, but you're going through a judgment here, which makes you really see things for what they are, really looking at the past and seeing why it all went together, how it all went together, and how it all became the way it was. So, wow. There could also be somebody coming back from the past, also, is what I'm feeling here. So, let us see what's going on for Scorpio. Scorpio, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. All right, so. Whew, all righty. Okay. This is for Scorpio for their highest good. Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here for Scorpio? All right, so, nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. So you start off with the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is talking about, victory, success, completion, completing the things that you're needing to. But I also feel like there could be people watching you, your success, and just like looking at you. I feel like you're going to get unexpected messages and change coming through very soon. You still hold on to a lot of anger and frustration also. You need to really let go of that in order for you to achieve the success that you're wanting. And I do feel like you will achieve it because they're asking you to walk through that door to start fulfilling your passions, or starting the passions that you're wanting to do. I feel like you're definitely moving forward into, and that you're trying to embrace all this truth, or admit to yourself everything that has happened. You're trying to embrace it, I feel, also. Wow. You have the strength card here for the situation. And why is the strength card here? One more card. Wow. So you do have the strength card here twice, okay? So this is something here that you're really needing to find your courage and your confidence, because, whatever has ended, it's ended. Like, it's done, it's over with. Try to embrace this truth that's here. Try to embrace all this change that's coming in, because you're needing it, needing to. That whatever has ended has come to an end, because it's done, it's over with, no longer that. And that's a situation that you're really needing to move on from, and with the two of strength cards here, strength, you see them both, that they're with these lions, right? And lions are vicious. Lions, you can't get near them, but they can, because they know how to handle themselves. They know how to find their courage, their confidence, how to be patient, how to not, get this lion angry. They know what they need to do to move on from whatever it is that's been happening in your life. And that's exactly what's going on. They're asking you to be courageous and just learn from everything that has happened, especially with these two strength cards here. You're needing to see the lesson and the things that have happened. Like, this may have been an ending, yes, and it may have been very painful for you, but you need to move on from it. You need to leave these self doubts behind and move past this to move forward. That no matter what, listen to yourself, listen to your inner voice. Believe that you can move on from all this, okay? Because you can. You have the Last Judgment here card, and the Last Judgment is definitely talking about, um, you have changed a lot. You're not the same person anymore. These things that you have been going through, there, it's a reality. It's a wake up call. It's something that you had needed to see to move forward. Maybe there was some kind of horrible ending. Maybe there was some painful things going on in your life, and you really didn't want to see it. But the thing is, it's done, it's over with, so now you need to move forward from all this. You have the Six of Swords, and why is it? And I do believe that's now Six of Swords here. And why is Six of Swords and what's hidden? Definitely leaving something behind. I do feel like, oh, you have 666 here, which is very nice. Um, so you do have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is definitely saying, hey, you're gonna leave things behind. This is what you're not seeing. So definitely, just getting up and leaving, because you're not wanting to deal with all this no more. You're realizing a lot, and you're seeing things clearly now. There's definitely a breakthrough coming in for you, so it's very nice. You're still going through a healing though, so just remember that. You could be reminiscing about things, or how everything conspired to it, or what's happening. You could be also reminiscing about your childhood memories. I also feel like there could be somebody coming back to help you, or there could be somebody from the past coming back to for some kind of partnership or something like that, because you also have this card here, collaboration. Put your ideas out there, put them to work, start doing what you're needing to, because you also have that card here where it says take your first step out there. And it is, whether it's from leaving this painful situation, or just starting your and pursuing your dreams, it's time to do it, okay? Because you do have the ideas. Put them out there. I feel like there is definitely somebody coming in to definitely help you, okay? Because you do have a lot of inspiration. There's inspiration here, creativity here. There's a lot of ideas. You have the Four of Pentacles here for what the hopes and the fears. Wow. So definitely, you started off with this Four of Pentacles, and I feel like you were holding on to a lot. Not wanting to let go. You see this man, and he's holding on to his money. He's holding on to whatever. He didn't want nothing to change. He didn't. Look at the frustration in his face. He's like, no, I'm not going to. No, I don't want to move past this. He was so determined to leave this, to leave it the same, and that's you. But it's time. It's time for you to move forward. It's time to leave all this behind, because you can and you will. Okay, because you have these cards that are saying you're not staying in the same place anymore. You're going to move forward from this no matter what, because you also have the Chariot card. You look at the Chariot is like, there's no holding back now. I'm in control. I can do this, and you will. I feel like there's traveling for you. I feel like you could be moving from place to place, but definitely moving forward no matter what. Really be careful on how you're doing things. Like, don't try to move too quickly on everything, okay? Because it's not gonna be good. Take your time with everything that's going on. You have the Ten of Cups here. Why is the Ten of Cups here? For what you need to do now. Really look at your finances, okay? You have the Six of Pentacles here, along with the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there is definitely a lot of happiness. That's all you want, is just to be happy. You want that strong stability. You want to not worry about finances or the material success. And I do believe that you will have it. Because you are definitely moving towards this happiness here. People could come in to help you, or you could be giving somebody, being generous. But I feel like you need to move forward from everything that's going on. Try to leave these old patterns behind. The feeling of being stuck, the feeling of not able to move forward. Move forward. Go with the flow. Go on, because there are breakthroughs coming in. Whether you believe it or not, there's definitely some kind of finance coming in, and it's gonna make you happy. But you gotta believe also. You can't just be in this mode where you're stuck all the time. Or not wanting to move forward, or wanting to stay in the same position all the time. And we'll put that card on top of there. And then you have the King of Wands. And why is the King of Wands and something you need to work on? One more card. So you got to believe that things are going to fall into place for you. That you're definitely going to, things are going to work out for you. You need to trust the process on things also, because I do believe that you're making decisions on your relationship, or it could be just, if it's not a relationship, it's somebody very close to you. I feel like you're wanting new experiences, somebody new, or something new is here. So, but trust the process on things and get things going, get things out there. If you're trying to find a relationship, then put yourself out there. Like, go to places where you're gonna be wanting to meet people. A gathering and stuff. It's time for you to do that, but it's also time for you to get things and put things in order. You want things, you want new experiences, you want things to come in, you don't want to stay stuck. In reality, you don't want to be in the same place, but you need to work on it. It's like you're not gonna resolve or get anything done by just sitting the way you are. You need to start moving forward from a lot of things, and believing that everything is definitely going to fall into place for you, because you're wanting it. I feel like there's going to be unexpected messages. I feel like there could be a decision that you're making on a relationship, or just someone who's close to you. Definitely. They're asking you to really trust the process on things, okay? And there could be some kind of attraction here also. Um, yeah, the Two of Wands here. And why is the Two of Wands here? One more card. So with the Two of Wands, definitely trying to decide what it is that you're wanting to do. You could be making plans and not really telling anybody about it. Being quiet about it. But I feel like you need to have your patience with things that are going on. Okay, no matter what, find your patience, and really try to go within. Try to go within and clear your energy. Yes, there's breakthroughs. Yes, it's time for you to start, but it's also time for you to nurture yourself and really, really clear that energy, because you have a knowing, Scorpio. You do have a knowing. You're wanting these answers, but the only way you're going to find these answers if you take the time to have some kind of solitude, or to go within. Okay, because you're smart. You know what you're doing, and you have the answers. But it's like you need to stop and start taking, going within and clearing your mind. Trust your intuition also. I feel like you're having dreams that, they're saying that, pay attention to your dreams because there's some kind of intuitive messages there, and look them up because you are being very guided here. And really have that compassion and forgiveness and put your energy into things that are going to make you happy. Instead of, seeing the same thing over, put your energy into things that are going to make you happy. What is it that is going to make you happy is what they're saying. Wow. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, so and then you had the judgment here at the end of the card. So really waking up. Okay, so really seeing things clearly now. All right, so Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.